Hello and welcome everyone to the Beacon of Light podcast, Favorite Things. This is our last one before Thanksgiving and before Black Friday. So I hope y'all are paying attention and ready because Miss Chellie is going to just knock your socks off. You guys ready? Let's do it. I'm April Tribe Juke. Welcome to the Beacon of Light podcast. I believe we are all made with light, and light is hope. This podcast brings authors who write stories of hope to all of you. Your journey to be inspired and amplified by these stories starts now. And we're back. Okay, Miss Chellie Phillips is here. She is going to rock the house. And you look beautiful in blue, by the way. Like that
thank
is
you.
Stunning. That is really stunning. So, happy Thanksgiving to the whole world and everything like that. We are so excited for everyone to be here. And Miss Chellie Phillips is here to share with us an incredible how to take control of your future before someone else takes control of it for you. So Miss Chellie, jump on in. Let's share it out.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be here tonight. As you all may know, I talk about jobs and career. And what's really cool about this time of year is that we're really getting into a hiring season. And I'm not talking about the seasonal work that you get for the holidays at department stores and stuff like that. But I'm talking about real, steady jobs that'll last you a lifetime because January and February are two typically of the most hiring months out there. And that's because retirements have taken place, and that's because the holidays are finished and budgets have started. And so now's the perfect time for you to start thinking about looking for that job if you've been laid off or furloughed because of all the craziness in the world right now, or maybe you just took some time off to reevaluate what was going on. But this is the perfect time for you to get everything in place so that you're ready to go in January and start looking for that perfect career for you.
Wow, incredible. Looking for everything that you need right now. We've got like 6 weeks to the new year. So this is that time frame where really you can get right on in. And after the holidays, when all of that hiring is happening, I mean, this is an incredible time. And Miss Chellie knows her stuff. Love that spelling. Stuff. I mean, it is there. She knows how to really help you get involved, understand, do your branding, right? Like that. Do your branding so that you can really stick out amongst all of the other, applications, everything like that. So, Chellie, if you had something to let people know tonight, because this is our Beacon of Light favorite things where we have been shopping all week for Black Friday. So we are ready to really change, not just, maybe a job, but in that change, possibly a whole change of life, a lifestyle, maybe an increase, maybe a good move. Maybe there's something where you have felt in your life, like, I know something's coming, and you just have it in your gut, like something's got to change. So, of your top knowledge, what is the best thing that someone can do right now to prepare for that new job opportunity?
And so the very first thing that you've got to do is you're going to start treating your job search like a public relations campaign or a marketing campaign for a product. But the thing is, you're the product. You're the one that's wanting to make yourself stand out. And the great thing about the program that I have, the Successfully Ever After program, is you can get a jump start on this and have it ready to go within 30 days, which hits that window that's going to get you ready to start being out there in the job search market in that January, February prime time. And so the thing about building that is I tell everybody, you're creating a brand for yourself. And you know how Coke is a brand, Pepsi is a brand, and there's some Coke people and there's some Pepsi people out there. Well, we want them to be some you people out there so that these people are going to gravitate to you. They're going to come to you because of the skills that you're out there portraying and showing them the knowledge that you have and the value that you're going to bring to the workplace for them to be able to take advantage of and help build their business around what you can offer. And it's super simple things to do. The program walks you through, and you can actually do it in as little as 15 minutes a day. And you're not spending hours and hours and time. These small changes make such a big difference in your online profile, like your LinkedIn profiles, and the way that you can change up your resume and your cover letter to make them stand out. Hey, I got a great fact for you, April. Do you know the average amount of time that a hiring manager or recruiter actually looks at your resume or your cover letter?
I'm gonna guess probably something a minute or less is my guess.
10 seconds or less. I mean, you can count that off. I mean, so you have to really catch their attention, and they say the first 7 seconds. And so I teach you some powerful tools that you can use to create a branding statement that's going to catch their attention right from the beginning and set you up to be the candidate that they remember throughout the whole process.
Wow, incredible. Who needs that out there to be set up within 10 seconds or less for somebody to catch a hold? Like, that's the skill. I got to look at this. This is not going to be one of those papers that gets in the stack or gets out the door. We want to make sure that that is kept. If you are in need of that support and help, Miss Chellie is the one for you. She helped me with a few little tweaks, watching some of the incredible things that she has on her program. I was like, hang on a second. And she helped me, I feel, to land that great job that I have now and be able to help all of you still with the time, because that's what I was looking for. Something that I could keep working and still support all of y'all out there. So, Miss Chellie, I am a living proof of that. So, in that idea of the branding, what are some things like how do I sell myself? Like, what is it that I'm really supposed to be looking for?
So a lot of times, especially with your resume, a lot of people will build a resume that it actually reads like a job description. It's more of a day in and day out detail of what they did in a previous job. And one of the small tweaks that you can do is like reframe that. We want to talk about your achievements and your accomplishments. And the really neat thing about that is that you can make them very quantifiable. People like facts, they like numbers, they like percentages, or they like to see that you've increased participation or that you drove traffic to a website. And so little tweaks with the way you word things and put them out there can really make you an attention getter. I call them using action words. Just like us writers, we want our verbs to be strong and create a scene with them. We want to do that same thing when we're building our resume and cover letter. We want powerful words in there that really paint a picture of who we are and what we can bring to the table.
Okay, so if you were in education, what off the top of your head would be a few of those power words that I could use like really quickly, just maybe for an example?
So right off the top of my head, I'm going to say, because a lot of schools care about testing and different things like that, right?
Right?
So, what if we said that we created a classroom where students were at ease in the learning environment and we saw an increase in test scores by 3 to 5%?
Ooh, wow, that is an attention getter right there, because they know that what the backstory of that is classroom management. She knows her topic and she's giving it to the kids. And look, we see an increase in scores. That is like check, check, check right there. That is a huge thing. So let's try another example. If you were going into, let's say, a bank, something corporate like that, what would you do to kind of capture that attention in the key words?
So I would say you probably had some experience maybe in sales or in some kind of marketing, maybe if you were going into like account management, depending on what part of banking that you were in. So I would talk about building a strong relationship with my customers so that I have repeat business. And you could do something to the effect of saying, my repeat clients count for 20% of my previous business portfolio. And that way that you're
Whoa,
showing that you have the skills and you're driving them back to you because you're their trusted source of information.
that's incredible. Did you see how quickly and succinctly she knows her stuff? She's not like, hang on a second, let me Google that. Let's see, I'll pick this. No, she has it right there. This has been well practiced. So, Chellie, like 2 years have been doing this, maybe a little longer,
Almost three now. Yeah.
almost three. Wow. So, this whole concept has really gotten, I mean, prior to that, you had your own life experience, right? Where you'd been in a job, you've been doing things, you got that. After a few years, suddenly you found yourself like, I got to make a change. And just going back to the same old was not going to really work.
Yeah, I found myself in a situation where we had new management and everything that came in, and my personal values just didn't align with their values anymore, and it just was not a great fit for me. And so, what I found myself as female over 40 looking to swap careers after being someplace for 20 years. And so, throwing yourself back out there in that job market, I was like, hmm, this is not the same as it was when I was coming out of college. Now, fortunately, I had been working with a group of sorority women for about 14 years at this point in time. And we had kind of developed a system all on our own without knowing that that's what I was really doing at that time, of building online profiles and all this other kind of stuff, and using the marketing and public relations techniques that I'd been using on my day job to actually brand these students that, they walk across the stage, they get the degree, and they weren't landing a job in their field of study. And so they were having to take some of these lower income jobs like retail or baristas or things like that. And it was setting them up to get farther and farther behind on their career track. And so we did some tweaking and we were seeing a lot of success with that. And then when it turned around and, hey, it's my turn, I have to use this. It's like practice what you've been preaching, chick, and like get out there and really start marketing yourself and selling yourself and showing that the value that you bring to the table and that you are worth it, that your experience is worth something, your life experience is worth something. And it's all about presenting it and making sure that you're seen as the top candidate.
Beautiful. Incredible. That is exactly it. Okay, y'all, let's see. What does Miss Chellie have to bring to us tonight? We've got something down here. It's popping in right there. MissChelliePhillips.com/planner. What is this planner, girl? What's happening here?
So this is my career success planner, and this is totally free to anybody who wants it. This is a Black Friday super special. It's like not going to cost you a dime to download it and try it. And so what it is, it's going to walk you through setting up, what do you think career success looks like? What are the things that you've got to have? What kind of benefits do you want? What kind of bonuses do you want? What kind of vacation scale do you want? All the things that you need to think about. And then what are the values that you are bringing to the table? What can you tell them that you're offering? And then the other thing is we're going to be talking about how you can have these conversations if you're in a job now with a supervisor when it comes to year-end evaluation time, which we're coming up on now for most of us in the corporate world, and how you can really sell yourself and start setting yourself up for promotion if you're already in a job. So this planner is perfect for the person that's out there searching for a job, getting everything clear in their mind, or it's a great tool that you can use to plan your year evaluation conversation with a boss if you're already there right now. And anyway, it's going to give you some fun facts, some goal setting that you can start making some plans for your career and kind of walk you through step by step. It's a 5-step process in that planner on how to look at the next 6 months of your career.
Wow, incredible. And what was that magic word you said? It's free? This is
It's free,
free.
totally free. Yes.
Go down here to Miss Chellie Phillips, grab that planner, see what she's talking about. And if you know, I have a question for you. What about like these like teenagers, people who just leaving high school, they might not be in college yet, they're not quite sure. Is this ideal for them?
It would be a great start to walk through and be thinking about, what are the skills that I'm really going to offer? And then what are the things that I want in this job? Do I want a job that's got a retirement plan? Do I want a job that has sick leave? Do I want a job that's got insurance? All these kind of things. It can walk them through that. But it's perfect for anybody in any stage of their career just to kind of get a mental picture of where they're going. But I have tons of other free resources on my website. When you're at the ChelliePhillips.com site, if you just go under free resources, you can find all kinds of checklists for cover letters, for creating a brand, doing all of this kind of stuff. And so if you're looking for something specific, there's probably something out there for you.
Wonderful, wonderful. And she's the one-stop shop right there. Head over there to MissChelliePhillips.com. Look at the free stuff. Grab that planner. Check out her books. She is an award-winning author. Yes, she is. She knows her things. And the whole idea about branding is huge. When I knew that I could use my signing in my new job, I moved that right up to the top based on what Miss Chellie had talked about. Well, what is your top skills? What would sell you the most? What would help you stand out? I'm like, bump, bump, putting that first.
And I think we even
And
talked about, didn't you sign in your interview?
I did. So I signed the interview. I was kind of nervous because it was a Zoom interview. And I think just out of habit, we'd been on Zoom almost all year teaching. So as they started talking, I just started interpreting. And they're like, "Are you interpreting what we're saying?" I'm like, "Yes." At first, I was a little like, "Oops. Nope, we're going to keep going." And so then when it was my turn to talk, my hands just kept on flying. So it was kind of like the proof in the pudding right there. And that was incredible. And I do have a deaf student within all my hearing students. So, you know, I'm telling you what, without that skill show, I know there were a lot of people looking for this particular position. So I really just have to thank Miss Chellie for saying, move it up, get it up there. It's not an afterthought. This is a beginning thing. Okay, so signing in the interview and doing all that was, yep, incredible. So that's my little share of testimony for Miss Chellie Phillips and all of the amazing things she has. You guys hop on this. Job increases, the opportunities. 2022, this is going to be your year to shine, but you've got to prepare before, right, Miss Chellie?
It's
Have a little
absolutely
prep.
crazy. I think I was talking to you when we were doing some of the notes for the show and stuff that, over 30 million people quit their job in 2021. So you just think about how many openings now that all the workforce is coming back. And the cool thing about this is that it's not all just entry level. There are job openings at all levels in industries right now. So it's a perfect time if you've been thinking about making a career change, or if you're looking to get your foot in the door someplace. You can probably find that entry point so much easier right now than you could a couple of years ago.
That's so true. Take advantage of the opportunity that is presented to you. Kick out that fear and go for it. Miss Chellie will help you to know how to do that. So thank you so much, Miss Chellie, for being here. And go to her website, go to that planner, grab it. It is free. Check out all the other amazing things she has right there. Anything else you want to share with us before we close this off for everyone to say Happy Thanksgiving?
The only thing I'll say is if you check on the blog that you sent out, the link to the blog, there's a couple other specials. There's a whole special on the Successfully Ever After course that'll set your brand up in 30 days. And I'm even throwing in a free course on a success mindset, because I think your mind plays such an important role in how you think about yourself, how you present yourself. So if you come into an interview with that success mindset ready to go, it just sets you up so much more and prepares you for that interview to sell yourself in a way that you really are going to stand out. So I'm offering that free for anyone that purchases the Successfully Ever After course. They get the success mindset for it for nothing. And you can have your brand up and ready to go by that January deadline to get out there for that job search and hit that market while it's prime time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Chellie. And everyone out there, this is the Beacon of Light. Favorite Things signing off. Will be off for a few nights, but on Sunday night, we will come back with our last 6 offers. I know it's a little bit after Black Friday, but we have Cyber Monday and on to go. So we have 6 more to carry on forward. Thank you, Miss Chellie, for being a part of this Favorite Things. And everyone, happy Thanksgiving. We'll see y'all.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye.